Whether you realize it or not, the decisions you make have far-reaching consequences, often beyond what we can see in the here and now or in the very near future. And I want to share with you some thoughts on how to make better decisions so your tomorrow is going to be better than your today and definitely better than your yesterday. You see, I'm here in Fiji. Much as I love the country, I'd rather be somewhere else. I'm here because I made some rather poor decisions that led to me losing my New Zealand visa. Some of the circumstances were beyond my control, and so I had to leave the country. And I am working to going back to New Zealand to be with my kids. And if you've been following me for a while, you'll understand a bit about that story. But it all comes back to decisions that I've made over these last few years. So for example, I decided to come to Fiji rather than go back to the UK because it's close to the New Zealand time zone. It's considerably warmer here than the UK. And it also means that I have better access to New Zealand and also the New Zealand job market. But I remember a time when I first arrived here in Fiji, I wasn't being particularly proactive with finding a job to get a visa to go back to New Zealand. And on the 18th of August, I was doing the exercises from a book I was reading called No More Mr. Nice Guy. And if you're a bloke, I suggest you read it. I'll put a link in the description below. And it really, really hit me between the eyes about what I really, really wanted to happen within the next few years of my life. And I realized that I wasn't doing what I needed to do to get what I said I wanted. And that's to get a job, to get a visa, to go back to New Zealand. So I made a very, very specific, clear decision on the 18th of August 2024 to get my rear into gear and get on with applying for jobs. And I've done that consistently. Week in, week out, I've applied for jobs. And I've got to the point where now, if Monday to Friday I don't apply for a job because of other circumstances, I get a wee bit stressed out because I made this absolute cast iron commitment to doing whatever it takes to get me back to New Zealand. I've gone through a similar thing at the beginning of this year to do whatever it takes to build my 2 YouTube channels. This one, and I've got one about business growth as well. I enjoy making videos and I want to grow these channels. So make sure you hit that subscribe button. But I made the decision, and I quite clearly remember the time when I did that, to do the work to make it happen. Now, so how can we apply this to our lives in general and make our lives overall better going forward? Well, the key to self-improvement is to make better decisions than you did yesterday, to choose different things than you did yesterday, because ultimately where you are now, where I am now, is the sum total of what we've decided to do and the consequences of those decisions as I've explained. Your life is exactly the same. So the key question to ask yourself is, what decisions do I need to make to take me where I want to go? I mean, first of all, you need to know where you want to go, whether that's in your life, your career, your business, relationships, etc., your finances. You need to make sure you understand where it is you want to go. And then the next question, the key question is, how can I make better decisions to take me where I want to go? Like I said, the key to personal development or any kind of growth is to make better decisions than you did yesterday. And the more you get to grips with this, the better your life will become. Now, there is a quick caveat with this, because it's not always easy. At times I really don't feel like applying for jobs. I don't know how many I've applied for, well over 100 at the time of recording. I've had a handful of interviews and no takers. Sometimes I felt like I'm just wasting my time, it's never going to happen. The New Zealand economy is crap right now anyway. It's improving, but it isn't in a great shape. But I've persisted because I know that this is a route to getting what I want, and what I want is to be in New Zealand close to my kids. So I have determined, I've committed to this course of action. I made the decision in a split second to say, right, this is it. I am doing what I need to do to get what I say that I want. And this is the key. What decisions are you making to take you where you want to go? What decisions are you putting yourself in front of? Are you making better decisions today than you did yesterday? So ask yourself, what decisions are you making? What decisions have brought you to where you are? And then what decisions can you make to take you to a better place and in many aspects of your life? This is an important thing to ask. This is important. This one decision can make a massive, massive difference in your life. There have been two key decisions since I've been here in Fiji. One, to get a job and get a visa. B, to build my businesses online and build my YouTube channels. And I quite clearly remember them both. And I quite clearly remember to making the commitment to making these things happen. So, what questions are you asking? Write below if you need some help or got questions on this, but what questions are you asking? What decisions are you making? Are you making better decisions today than you did yesterday? And if you're not, why not? Because growth lives right there, making better decisions. So that's it. Thanks for watching. Make better decisions. Ask yourself the right questions. All growth starts there. And if you have questions, got comments, please just let me know below. Subscribe to the channel, share this with a friend, and make sure you hit that thumbs up, like button. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.